a point of contention that the brothers constantly try to bring up, that the day is from morning to morning, it's not evening to evening. And let's look at one of the scriptures that they actually tried to use to betwixt that very notion. Let's go to Nehemiah, the 13th chapter, verse 19, Aki.
Nehemiah 13:19.
Hallelujah.
And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Shabbat, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not be opened till after the Shabbat. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should no burden be brought in on the Shabbat day.
Okay. So one of their arguments was, you don't keep the Shabbat day because Judah destroyed the Shabbat in captivity. And actually, if you read Nehemiah 19, we're not going to go through the whole chapter, or 13, excuse me. If you look at Nehemiah, the 13th chapter, it does talk about how Judah defiled the Shabbat day when they went into captivity, which was still a sin, family. It doesn't mean the Shabbat day is just defiled and you don't have to keep it anymore. No, it's saying we have to keep the Shabbat from eve to eve, and that's how we celebrate our Shabbat. So we're going to read this verse one more time, super slow, Aki. We're going to break it down for the brethren so we get some understanding on how Shabbat is from eve to eve, because the day is from eve to eve.
Nehemiah 13:19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Shabbat.
Began to be dark before the Shabbat. Let's get some being on this, Aki. So if it began to be dark, that's the evening. If it was the morning, it would either say it was already dark or it began to be light, right?
Okay.
Okay.